Bits of Christ Leviathan Prophecy. Last time, well, not that, well, you can say last time, but last time, or I could say last video. Last video, we watched LeBron James' first championship against the baby OKC team. This time, we're going to be reacting to the Michael Jordan. We're going to be reacting to Michael Jordan's first championship against the LA Lakers in 1991. Isn't that odd, or isn't that a little bit suspicious or coincidence that LeBron James is now playing for the Lakers and Michael Jordan actually beat the Lakers for his first championship? Now, like I said, before I go into this video, I like to do a brief summary. This was in 1991, so this is a year after I was born. I was born in 1992, so this was way out of my range, to be honest with you. Um, but, I was just fascinated with Michael Jordan, man. Uh, you know, um, Lost for words, man. Just lost for words. That's how greatness is sometimes. And when you're that great, you just lost the words. I really don't know what happened in this game. I've never watched this game. So we're gonna see the difference in LeBron James' first championship and Michael Jordan's first championship. I believe Magic Johnson was playing at the time. Phil Jackson, I believe, was the head coach of the Lakers. If I'm wrong, y'all could correct me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all, because I don't want to misunderstood misunderstand the video or misunderstood my preference on this game. So without further ado, let's get it.
After 25 seasons, the second city is finally focused on finishing first. Coming up on 2 minutes. Michael Jordan with his second field goal. And an dramatic stuff by Jordan. Here's Campbell. Yes, and it counts. Lakers lead at 23-21. Here's Jordan. Magic waiting for foul call. As a result, he just stayed in front court and did not make the play. You can't do that. And as a result, the Bulls were able to fast break. Second quarter underway, and the Bulls with a 27-25 lead back.
Paxton was a pretty good free throw. Was a pretty good 3-point shooter. Like Michael Jordan had players around him. It's not like he went to a different team and said, "Okay, let's form a super team." Like he stuck with the plan. He was dedicated. You know, like Magic, like like Michael Jordan could have easily said, "You know what? I tried my best. I couldn't. This and that." Like he could have gone to the Lakers. And we don't know how many championships the Lakers would have gotten if Magic and Magic and Jordan teamed up together. But he didn't. Like LeBron James is not that dedicated. He was just like, to be honest with you, I think LeBron James was just all about winning championships because he wanted that, moment. He wanted that, that glamour. Like if you see the difference in between those two finals appearances, you would see the difference. Like Michael Jordan didn't need to jump on another team just to win another championship. He got drafted by Chicago Bulls. He he retired his jersey with the Chicago Bulls. Both of them, I think number 9 and number 8 and number 44. 45, if I'm not mistaken. And he stuck by the Bulls. And, as an Aquarius myself, we are very dedicated people. When things are not looking right, we don't bail out. We don't say, okay, we gave it our best. We the type of people to go full throttle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. A lot of people are different though. You know.
In this third quarter, Michael Jordan will go to the free throw line. As Terry Teagle, Jordan, yes. 18 for Jordan. Another call for turnovers.
Yo, I thought he was gonna make that. To be honest with you.
Foul call on the Lakers. It is tied at 76.
There's that weak side attack. Jordan takes the ball off the backpick play and slams it down. Going back to the Lakers, there's that weak side attack which has been missing.
20 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Jordan. Oh, what a move by Michael Jordan. Going to the left hand.
Now, at the end of this video, I really want y'all to listen to Michael Jordan's interview. The difference between LeBron James' interview, his first championship, and Michael Jordan's first championship. Just listen to how a champion is supposed to sound. You know what I'm saying? Just listen. I'm not saying that what LeBron James said was bad. He didn't have anything bad to say. It was just how he said it. You know what I'm saying? It's like he was taking shots out of Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Cause trust me, when he left, the owner of the Mavericks, no, of the Cavs, had a lot of dirty words to say about LeBron James, leaving him high and dry. You know what I'm saying? Like he was supposed to be their franchise player, but he left. Like we gave him the pieces. We gave him our Junior Gauskas, we gave him Anderson, we gave him Momo, we gave him West, we gave him JJ Hickson. We gave him all those pieces and he still couldn't get a job done. So what did LeBron James do when he felt the pressure to get a championship? He bailed out. But like I said, who would blame him? You know? I mean, if the organization is not going to help you, why stick around? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but like I said, that's the difference between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. You know? Like Michael Jordan could have easily said, you know what? No, like y'all not gonna waste my prime. I'm trying to win championships, not go out there and score, this many points and this many points and this many rebounds and this many blocks. I'm trying to go out there and win a championship, and that's what he did. He was dedicated. LeBron James is not dedicated. He's just a team hopper. LeBron James just hops from team to team, and when the pressure gets tough, he bails out. And that's what he's gonna go to do for the Lakers. Trust and believe that. Like the Lakers is gonna be the laughing stock of LA, to be honest with you. Because that's what he does. People don't want to hear it, but that's what he does. He left Cleveland high and dry. He came back, won a championship. Okay, we all even now. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have. To be honest with you, I don't think LeBron James would have came back to Cleveland if that was the case. But he set his mind. He made up his mind and said that, you know what? I'm gonna redeem myself. Like I know the first 7 years here wasn't great. I'm gonna, make it up and win y'all a championship for the first time in franchise history. And he did just that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at least he went back. At least he went back. It's not like he left and never came back. He came back. You know what I'm saying? And, he did things his way. He got Kevin Love. He got all these role players around him. You know what I'm saying? He obviously a emerging point guard of Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? And he got the job done. So, but like I said, if he would have stayed there for his whole entire career, he would have never won a championship, to be honest with you. In my opinion. Magic Johnson be like, Michael Jordan, he cheated. Um, Michael Jordan cheated. I should have repeated. I didn't have no help. He cheated. I bet Magic Johnson is still sorry after that game, bro. I didn't have no center. I was just playing with a bunch of D1 players. Only, yeah, Paxson was very good. Like you could see in his face, he didn't know what to do. He was lost. Magic Johnson was lost. Horace Grant. Now I want y'all to listen to what he has to say very carefully. And he did this without Phil too. And people said that he needed Phil to win a championship. Okay. They wrong. He did it without Phil. See? LeBron James never said that shit. That's the difference. That's all you need in a championship. Sacrifice. LeBron James never said, no, I never wanted. Like LeBron James had that aura about him. It's like he wasn't selfish. He was just selfish within, you know? Like he wasn't selfish as a player. He was just selfish as a person, you know? Like Michael Jordan said that he didn't want it, you know? Like I didn't want it. I just wanted my teammates to have it because without my teammates, I couldn't do it, you know? I was just, you know, trying to, you know, better themselves and better myself and my teammates around me. So, I mean, that's just the difference between Michael Jordan and LeBron James, you know? I mean, they both have the work ethic. They both have the tenacity. They both have the championship pedigree. But one thing LeBron James lacked was what Michael Jordan have. And that's the key. Damn it, Michael. If only you went to the damn Knicks, dog. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. See, he didn't even want the title. You heard what he said? He he said that when my career is over, when I pass the torch, I hope the guys that come before me is gonna make it even better. Like LeBron James wasn't like that. LeBron James, like I said, man, Aquarius mindset, dog. You just have to be one of those type of Aquariuses to understand. Like we just built that way. Or maybe we're just born that way. Like we're just born competitive, you know. I know I am. I don't know about y'all, but it's just, you know.
Daring do here.
I mean, no knock on LeBron James. Don't get me wrong. LeBron James did his thing.
How you gonna spend your off season?
Um,
Play a lot of golf.
and play a lot of golf if she lets me.
Michael, congratulations.
But anyways, man. But yeah, man, that's just the difference between LeBron James and Michael Jordan. You know, like I said, man, don't get me wrong. LeBron James did it. LeBron James fans listen to me. He had to do what he had to do. Like he had to get up out of Cleveland because if he didn't, he was gonna waste his prime years there. And they was gonna be they're gonna be looking at him like they're looking at James Harden right now. LeBron James' career would have been what I wouldn't say that. Like I'm trying to think of a player that just wasted, like Paul George. Like I think if Paul George would have gotten out of Indiana around his 25th or 26th birthday or whatever, when he was just like 20s, you know, like in his 20s, like imagine him going to a winning championship team. Like imagine him going to the Boston Celtics. And then now you have Kevin Garnett, you have Ray Allen, you have Rondo, and you have Paul Pierce, and then now you have Paul George. But no, he spent all his years in Indiana, had a lot of great success, but didn't equal the championship because he was running into LeBron James too much. So I just think that, what LeBron James did, he had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, he was going to be known as the player that choked in the playoffs and never got it done. Now that he made the move, a lot of people were criticizing him. Like, what do you want from him? You wanted him to stay in Cleveland and rock for the next 7 more years? Or did you want him to win a championship? Like I said, the organization didn't want to help him. They helped him the first time. He got them to the championship. He got them to the playoffs. Got swept by the Big Three and the Spurs. After that, it was just a revolving door all over again. He made his decision around 2010, and I think the owner was just bitter. And I think that's what he was taking. I think that's what LeBron James was taking shots at the owner when Stewart was talking about him. You know what I'm saying? When he said that, do you have any worries, or what was the criticism of you that a lot of people didn't realize? And LeBron James said that, well, a lot of people call me selfish. Well, who's the people? Who's the people that called you selfish? Ding dong. Hello? It was the owner of the Cavs. The owner of the Cavs threw LeBron James underneath the bus. LeBron, like the Cavaliers owner said that he was not, or GM said that, he wasn't a team player. He was just all by himself. He was just all for himself. You know what I'm saying? So, but you never got that from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan put his team first, as you should. But LeBron James only mentioned his team once. Michael Jordan mentioned his team 3 times. So it's just a different mindset, just a different type of player, And so yeah, man, nothing to take away from LeBron James. He did his thing. He went beast mode. Both of these guys went beast mode for their first championship. So, so yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. If you want more, just let me know who you want me to react to next. First championship. I could do Kobe. I could do Shaq. I could do if only AI won a championship. But I could do, Timmy. I could do, so I could do a lot of. I could do Jason Kidd's first championship. So just let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll pull through for y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and till next time, take care of yourself and each other on the road to 100 subscribers.